We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at basically your whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Do you need to get one of these tests done at an affordable price? Well, look no further. Visit Allied Laboratories by Fit for Life today. We offer VDRL, CBC, ANA, rheumatoid factor, D-dimer, TROP1, HbA1c, PTINR, and PTT. Call one of our branches today, conveniently located at Grenville and Granats, and one of our staff members will be happy to assist. Please note that there are over 200 tests available, and these are only a few. So call today and book your appointment.
Fuel your dreams with a communal vehicle loan. It's a huge deal with super awesome rates and discounts. Get the vehicle that's just for you. Enjoy your journey. Make memories. Explore more. We're fueling dreams to your destination. It's a huge deal and it's just for you. Your destination, and we'll take you there. Call or message us on WhatsApp 405-6670 or 405-2248. Let's get you where you have to be with Communal and Friends. This special promotion is in collaboration with The Beacon Insurance, Netherlands Insurance, Greens Automotive, RF Motors, and Specialized Automotive. We're fueling dreams to your destination. Apply today. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com. Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven products, Bibbin diapers, New Bright laundry detergent, Allegra pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Alrighty, and of course we would like to welcome everyone to another Mikey Live program. I am your host Mikey Hutchinson, and we are coming to you live from the Spice Isle of the Caribbean. This is where it all happens, boss. We're talking about the good, we're talking about the bad, and as well the Mikey. Folks, SMC, they are to participate in the Carnival exchange in Tobago. We'll talk to you about that in a while. And serious implications for other cases with files that are on that missing computer that you've been hearing about all day today. And the government removed all taxes on petrol. All right, we're going to explain that to you in a moment. And the big game is on. It's happening Saturday for the Spiceboyz. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's going to be going down in Carriacou first of its kind, international friendly match against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's the Battle of the Grenadines. And we might have a few more things to tell you about as time progresses. Folks, we got to let you know the headlines is brought to you through the kind compliments of course, Grenada Limited, Digicel and Awansa, the Housing Authority of Grenada. All right, we also have superb distributors online and Infinite Construction. Of course, we're going to tell you more about them as well. We're taking that break, and when we come back, it could be real news in Olilili Lolo. Of course, someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credits, compliments, Digicel, and we might be very generous on the business tonight. All right, so if you have not yet done so, share the program. First-time viewers, hello, and the usual suspects, hello. We're coming back.
That special time of the year is getting closer. So on Saturday, November 5th, Chucky's Promotion presents Soca Parang in the Basket, featuring live from Trinidad, Scrunta. Scrunta. 3 regional artists, 1 string band, plus top local entertainers. All happening at Spice Basket. Stay locked for more info.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo's supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Alrighty, folks. So we would like to say again, welcome, welcome, welcome. By way of notice, we gotta let you know that the Royal Grenada Police Force is they would like to notify the general public that there will be live ammunition training at the eastern lower end of Pearl's Airstrip, St. Andrew, and that's going to be happening tomorrow, Friday, the 23rd of September. It will happen between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. The public, in particular residents of Pearl, St. Andrew, and surrounding areas, inclusive of animal owners, small craft, and boat operators, you are strongly advised to refrain from using the area during the time of the training. So, we are hearing that the Spiceboyz Corporation will lead a 12-member delegation to Tobago's Carnival from October 28th, and that's going to go to the 30th of October. Now, this is SMC's exchange to the Tobago Carnival Committee, and that is part of the Carnival Exchange launched by the SMC and Grenada Tourism Authority, the GTA, for the promotion of Spiceboyz and Grenada during 2022 Carnival period. Now, the islands which participated in the exchange were St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Lucia, and Tobago. This year, Tobago is holding its first carnival under the theme Ritual, Revelry, and Release. Now, this carnival is branded as a liberating festival of cultural expressions and freedom from creative constraints, celebrating the emancipation of unbridled energy. Now, to complement the carnival theme, the SMC's delegation will showcase Grenada's traditional jab, veko, and short knee, they say, masqueraders along with other reigning road match, not with other, but with our reigning road match and the Groovy Monarch. All right. Now, besides participating in Tobago Carnival activities, the delegation led by the CEO, they say that they will conduct radio and television interviews and promotions and so on relating to Spiceboyz. All right, the brand of Spiceboyz and so on. All right. So, all right. Organize all the self. You hear me? Organize all the business. Okay. Let me tell all about all the Prime Minister, our Prime Minister, Grenada's Prime Minister, Dickon Mitchell. Now, yeah, he met the star. Well, you know her, right? Yeah, she's been trending. He had an opportunity to meet with the world's most powerful girl. Zuriel Oduwole on the sidelines, they say, of the 77th season or session of the United Nations General Assembly. All right, and they say they talk about different things, relating to the youth. All right, she is very popular, in fact. All right, she's going around the world talking about women and youth and so on, and opportunities for them. It's been years that she's been doing this since she was a child, so she has reason to start them. Yeah, you know what I mean. And she's met heads of government and so on from all over the world. You understand? So yeah. So she got an opportunity, well, the Prime Minister got an opportunity to meet her, and she him. Now, as of last Saturday, the Grenada government removed all taxes on petrol. May I repeat? As of last Saturday, the Grenada government removed all taxes on petrol. Now this means retailers and buyers, they will not be paying any taxes on petrol, which is defined by law as gasoline and diesel, until the policy is reviewed in December of 2022. According to a petrol tax order, which was published in the Gazette and signed by the Minister for Finance, Prime Minister Dickon Mitchell, the petrol tax rate for importers is $0.00. The minister made the order as guided by Section 4 of the Petrol Tax Act, which provides the authority to adjust the petrol tax rate without seeking parliamentary approval. Now, under the petrol tax legislation, only importers are required to pay the petrol tax. Now, the retailers buy at the wholesale price inclusive of petrol taxes and their margin and sell to buyers. So they would add the margins and they would then sell to the buyers. With the reduction in the petrol tax to $0.00, the government will not collect any petrol taxes until this is amended. Now, according to one Ministry of Finance official, under the caption, the statutory tax rate did not change, but the government was applying fewer taxes to maintain the cap at $15. Now, the government is expected to lose millions in petrol tax revenue until there's an amendment to the petrol tax rate. Now, in December of 2021, the then new National Party, the NMP administration, announced the $15 cap on fuel because of escalating prices on the international market. However, in recent months, the price of fuel began dropping, which in turn is resulting in lower prices on the local market. Prime Minister Mitchell announced during a news conference on the 13th of September 2022 that if the price of fuel was to increase beyond $17 after the removal of the cap on the 18th of September, then the government would set a new cap of $17. All right, so as for now, you enjoy the lowest rate of gasoline or your petrol that we have experienced for a very long time. And of course, this is, I'm sure, welcome news for everyone. You had the gas issue on your hands, and then you had the prices of the electricity on your hand, and now you're getting some ease from gas. So this is good. I know that even for the bus drivers and so on, it was a lot of pressure on them once, they had to deal with paying off more for the fuel. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. All right, so enjoy it. We are moving on. Olio. The next thing that we have to tell Olio, boy, it's big. We're talking about the big game. It's on its way. The Grenada Football Association, the GFA, they have released a full local-based squad ahead of the historic international friendly in Carriacou, and that's between Grenada and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and that will be on Saturday, September 24th at the Lauriston Mini Stadium from 4 p.m. Now, the squad led by interim head coach Anthony Nixon Modeste is a balance of youth and experience, with the average age of players being 23, with 11 players under the age of 23. Players who represented Grenada in the last CONCACAF Under-20 Boys tournament in 2021, they are on the final squad, including Shamrock FC Denroy Phillip, GBSS's Ethan Tellisford, and the Queen's Park Rangers is Benjamin Etienne and Trishan Thomas. Coach Modeste, a former national player himself, is very happy with the team's progress and is looking forward to great things from the team. You can actually visit the GFA social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook to get to know more about the players. Now, the GFA has partnered with the Tyrrell Bay Express to give fans in Grenada an opportunity to witness the historic international friendly. Return tickets cost 75 EC dollars, and the boat boards at the CARICOM jetty at 10 a.m. and leaves Grenada at 11 on Saturday, September 24th for Carriacou with a top DJ on board. Now, ticket holders will enter the Lauriston Mini Stadium free. Following the match, a mini soca show will take place featuring surprise artists from Grenada. For the people of Carriacou, tickets cost 10 EC dollars per adult and 5 EC dollars for children below the age of 12. Now, in terms of your tickets, you can get those tickets at Chucky's Bar opposite the terminal, Calico's supermarket in Sater's GFA Secretariat at Queen's Park, Shi's Bar in Victoria. All right, and for more information, interested parties, you can call the GFA's office at 440-9903 between normal business hours. The talk continues about the missing computer. There are speculations. Speculations is rife that something is different. That there might be more in the matter, what did I say, than the pestle. That's what they are saying. And listen, if all you know who name calling, if all you know who name calling in the whole business, you understand? What is joke for school children is dead for crapo. You understand? Earlier, as time progressed, now we would understand that people are getting more and more disgruntled about this new development. I find more people are talking about this today than yesterday. Went by a funeral today, and I heard a couple people talking about the whole business, and they're very vocal about it. Perturbed, upset about this. You understand? Now we are here, people are thinking, people are actually suggesting that this is this didn't happen coincidentally. That's what people are suggesting. People are saying that this is planned. I don't know how. We don't know the system or how the system works. People saying the business is planned. Anyway, what we wanted to know from Jerry Edwin, the lawyer. Yeah, Tony Bigger, we're talking to Jerry. Jerry. We're talking to Jerry. You know, Jerry is very accommodating, so we're talking to Jerry. So Jerry, so the case files are on the computer. The computer has gone missing. Let me ask you a question. What happens to other cases that might be on the same computer? What happens if a man or an attorney learns that his case, his client's case is on the computer? Jerry, what happens?
I hope the public is shocked into action, whether it's calling their parliamentary representatives or calling the Minister of Legal Affairs. because presently I have 2 cases in which transcripts cannot be found. Now, the most active practitioners are Mr. Clouden, of course, Mr. Sylvester, Mr. Prime, Mr. Gill, Mr. Francis Paul. And I'm sure if you survey these 5 lawyers, they will tell you that they, like myself, we have clients 3, 4 years and waiting for a transcript, but that transcript will not be found. What does that mean? Well, from the public's perspective, it means that justice is denied. And certainly from our side, representing the appellant, justice is not served. And so our Constitution is harmed, and our entire system of justice is up for question. So to answer you, yes, there will certainly be other cases in which missing transcripts will result in the release of persons before the substantive appeal is heard. And that's very unfortunate.
Oh, you hear that? So, what is to stop an attorney understanding this, understanding his case, his client's case is on the computer, and appealing, knowing what the result would be? So, Alia? 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 We are talking about this again. We talked about it last night because this is a very, very, very serious matter. I don't even think all understand what we're dealing with here. I don't think all understand what we're dealing with here. How many cases on the computer? How many cases on the computer? The nature of those cases. What if the attorneys decide, hey, finally I might get a breakthrough for my client? As you have seen, one of the most high-profile cases was the first one to get free from that missing computer. The first! One of the individuals serving the most serious penalty in Grenada's history was set free because of this. Who's next? As someone is saying on the live, that don't looking good. That not looking good. My question, is there some sort of plan B that we can come up with to stop the floodgates of criminals from getting out? The people were there for a reason. Eh? Over computer. All you watch. All you watch. You think these prisoners are not going to ask their lawyer, ask to see their lawyers now? You think they wouldn't want to see? People who are who have been sentenced to 20, 15, 8, 9, 10 years. You think they don't want to have a conversation with their lawyer right now? Anyway, Olia, this is as serious. This is as serious as it gets. You understand? We've been speaking to individuals to get a better appreciation for what happens next. What is going to happen? Will there be a thorough investigation to find out when did the computer go missing? Yes? Who stands to benefit? What's the motive? We have to look at all of that. What other documents or other things stolen at that time? Do we have any suspect? Again, who stands to benefit? What is the motive? Are we going to leave this one alone? Are we going to be putting out pictures with the computer to see what it looks like? Just put it out there. Are we going to be offering some sort of incentive for the return of the computer, whether it is the person who stole it or the person who received it? Say, okay, no charges, no charges. If you return the computer in the state that you received it, or something of the sort, understanding the seriousness of it. Anyway, all you good. You understand? This one is over we pay grade. Let me just watch and see what will happen in the next few days, weeks, and months to come relating to that particular issue. All right, family? I see that we are running out of time. I would like to take a short break and come back with a national report on the weather. We were spared today. We were expecting some bad weather. We got some, but not bad. You know, we got rain, not much thunder, not much lightning. So it looked like another rainy day. All right, so we have to say thank God that we did not experience the kind of flooding that we could have, etc. All right, that was good at least. By the way, I know that the people who are served by the Concord system, they are out of water right now. All right, and I think your water will be restored in a couple of hours. I think it's going to be restored at 5 a.m. You know, they say they need the dam to be able to, okay, let me see, I got it here. Okay, so NAWASA, they advise consumers served by the Concord water system that due to system maintenance, you will experience an interruption in your water supply from 8 p.m. tonight. And this closure, they say, will allow the system to adequately recharge in order to facilitate distribution from 5 a.m. on Friday, September 23rd. The Concord water system serves Concord, Grand Mall, Brazan, Happy Hill, Beausejour, Cherry Hill, the Stadium, River Road, Mount Gay, the entire town of St. George. All right, and they say that they'd like to apologize for any inconveniences caused by this. We are taking our break and we'll be back shortly.
We got the call on our way home that something was wrong. When we got here, we saw that the entire house was engulfed in flames. Just sitting there and looking at you, basically a whole life investment going up in flames. It did take a toll on us as a family. Once we decided to rebuild, the thought came up to use the Housing Authority of Grenada. After they sent in their quotation, which we thought was very, very reasonable, we decided to go with Housing Authority of Grenada. They were very helpful. They visited the site weekly. The staff was very professional. The contractor was very professional. They delivered our house on time. The quality of work was amazing. And as you can see today, we are not disappointed. I would definitely recommend Housing Authority of Grenada for all your construction needs. With their affordable costs, high level of customer service, guidance, and building expertise, they will help you as they help us.
Do you need to get one of these tests done at an affordable price? Well, look no further. Visit Allied Laboratories by Fit for Life today. We offer VDRL, CBC, ANA, rheumatoid factor, D-dimer, TROP1, HbA1c, PT-INR, and PTT. Call one of our branches today, conveniently located at Grenville and Granats, and one of our staff members will be happy to assist. Please note that there are over 200 tests available, and these are only a few. So call today and book your appointment.
pocket, spare the earth, always act when let you come first. Save energy, save a dime, reduce your wattage and reduce your time. When you use appliances, make sure you buy energy efficient every time. Spare your pocket, spare the earth, always act when let you come first. Spare your pocket, spare the earth, always act when let you come first.
Fuel your dreams with a communal vehicle loan. It's a huge deal with super awesome rates and discounts. Get the vehicle that's just for you. Enjoy your journey. Make memories. Explore more. We're fueling dreams to your destination. It's a huge deal and it's just for you. Your destination, and we'll take you there. Call or message us on WhatsApp 405-6670 or 405-2248. Let's get you where you have to be with Communal and Friends. This special promotion is in collaboration with The Beacon Insurance, Netherlands Insurance, Greens Automotive, RF Motors, and Specialized Automotive. We're fueling dreams to your destination. Apply today. Lending terms and conditions apply.
Contractors and Machinery. We are your one-stop engineering and consultancy company with experience locally, regionally, and internationally. We provide excavation services and engineering consultancy, construction of residential and commercial structures, civil works such as drainage, retaining walls, roads, concrete patio services, paving services, concrete driveway services, remodeling and renovation, painting services, styling services, and so much more. Ask about our rental services of excavators, heavy equipment, metal formwork, and steel prop. Contact us today via telephone number 537-9675 or email infinitecontractors19@gmail.com. Affordable quality products delivered to you via superb service. We are Superb Distributors, wholesalers and authorized agents for trusted products you know and love, like Rika Juices, Pure Heaven Products, Bibbin Diapers, New Bright Laundry Detergent, Allegra Pasta, and more.
Contact Superb Distributors at 435-2948 for superb quality and service.
Hey man, when we come online, you only juking up your phone.
Yeah boy, now what I say, they have an app. I can't find it. I check Play Store. I do a Google search. I can't find it. Man, I get fed up, man.
Nah man, because you look in the wrong place. The app is web-based.
Web-based?
Yes. You access it via your web browser, right? You can add it to your home screen or your desktop, like any regular app. Watch. Look, I have it on my phone, right? And you can access it or add it to any device. Your computer, your tablet, any device.
Well, how am I doing that and I can't find it?
Okay, watch. All you have to do is open your browser, right? And type mobile.nawasa.gd. And voila, you see?
Hey, just so?
Yes, and you can download it or access it via the web. Once you have a reliable internet connection, right? You can run the app anywhere, anytime.
So, how I adding that to my home screen?
Right, so you click on those three dots, right? Or your web browser setting, and look for the option to install app or add to home screen. Easy peasy.
Well, thank you. Now I could help Auntie June because she was having the same problem too.
The Nawasa app, versatile, fast-paced, and always up to date because it's web-based. So Auntie June won't always have to install update. Once a change is made to the app, it updates automatically, no hassle.
Well, that's a good thing.
Mobile.nawasa.gd, your customer support companion.
That special time of the year is getting closer. So on Saturday, November 5th, Chucky's Promotion presents Soca Parang in the Basket, featuring live from Trinidad, Scrunta. 3 regional artists, 1 string band, plus top local entertainers. All happening at Spice Basket. Stay locked for more info.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
What does it take to be an amazing woman? Lots of me time. Amazing women are classy, fancy, and a little sassy. It's the drink for me. Cheers! Sometimes you've got to show them who's boss. Alpha male? Nah, alpha females are more amazing. Cheers to securing the bag. We make time for ourselves, for work, friends, and we certainly make time for passion. We're simply amazing. Amazing cream liqueur for the amazing woman in you.
Ministry of Finance engages youth population in ongoing budget consultations. This story and more in the National Report.
Do you know that you can lower your electricity bill by using energy-saving bulbs? CFLs and LEDs use up to 75% less energy than your traditional bulbs, and they even last 10 to 25 times longer. Over time, consider switching to more energy-efficient CFLs and LEDs, which can help lower your electricity bill. As an individual consumer, I cannot impact global fuel prices. However, I can ease the burden of rising fuel rates by using energy-saving bulbs. What can you do?
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
With the details to the news for Thursday, 22nd September 2022, I am Abigail McIntyre. Youth unemployment, funding for small businesses, access to land for farming, affordable housing, and better health care. Those were some of the topics embraced by youth representatives in the ongoing budget consultations designed to get input from every sector of society. The consultations are designed to provide an overview of Grenada's economic performance for the first half of this year and the prospects for the coming year. It is also designed to explain the budget process and solicit the views of stakeholders. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture, Norman Gilbert, believes for the issues to be addressed, there must be a working partnership between young people and government.
We believe that it's a very important point that we can gather some important information that would feed government's presentation. And I believe that with today's consultation, we'll have a number of recommendations and suggestions coming forward that government can probably give consideration to, enhance the delivery of services to young people. The ministry has been providing services through the Ministry of Youth, but of course, youth is not just within the ministry, it also cross-cuts through all the various sectors, including agriculture, social services, education, etc. So it would be very important to hear what they have to say, and we are very happy that we are able to bring over 150 young persons together today of different walks of life.
During the session at the Youth and Cultural Center in Grand Anse, groups were formed and each was given the task to discuss areas of government's transformational agenda. At the end of the discussions, they presented their collective ideas to the finance officials for consideration. Acting Deputy Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Finance, Siobhan Britton, said it's about hearing what the youth has to say.
In the throne speech, the Governor General will have listed all of the areas that government would like to focus. It's very extensive. But the 5 overarching pillars are citizenship empowerment, economic transformation, environmental management, institutional rebuilding, and foreign policy. So that's the overarching pillars, but there are areas such as poverty reduction, infrastructure development, climate resilience, and development in our youth, skills capacity training, all of those that fall under those umbrellas that government would like to focus on. But the consultation is really about getting concrete measures that government can implement now. We know what we want to achieve, but we want the public to really tell us how to help us figure out how to do that.
Projects implemented by the Climate Smart Agriculture and Rural Enterprise Program, also known as SIAP, are being examined by its financial donors who are conducting their mid-term review. The financing agents are also discussing a new project where $10 million in grant funding will be made available to the government of Grenada to implement various projects. In Carriacou, funds can be used to address the reforestation issues on the island, among other things.
Because we know in Carriacou water management is crucial, given when we talk about climate change, Carriacou is at the forefront in terms of water availability, and therefore water management becomes a more crucial factor for Carriacou. And when I say Carriacou, of course, PT Martinique also. So we're looking at having discussions with the Permanent Secretary, Chief Agricultural Officer, and other officials to look at where the remaining funds should be going. Also interesting, in Grenada, part of the program has been supporting youth in small business development, providing grant financing. So there's initial discussions in Carriacou, so how that program in fact could be also adapted to Carriacou with its special conditions.
SIAP Project Manager Byron Campbell. A SIAP team is currently on the Sister Isles accompanying representatives from the International Fund for Agriculture Development, also known as IFAD, and the Caribbean Development Bank, the CDB, as part of the midterm review. This will determine to what extent SIAP programs have been successful and assess their sustainability. Mr. Campbell believes this review is timely.
This midterm review, the government, the new administration will have an opportunity to determine to what extent for the remainder of the project that the project can respond to what the government determined its own agenda. And that's very important in terms of particularly the transformative agenda. So we're having discussions with government officials, policymakers rather, and beneficiaries also, and decision makers to determine how exactly should the project be going forward. So for example, in Carriacou, we're looking at the Limley farm, for example, which is a government-owned farm, in a collaboration with the UNDP to look at how this farm could be a model for livestock development. We're also looking at how we rehabilitate the ponds and wells, because we understand that this is a priority of the Carriacou administration. So how we're able to respond to this. The roads that we do in the farm access roads like Dumfries and others, to what extent they are still relevant, and in fact the project should be going forward.
To date, SIAP has been able to implement a number of projects on the Sister Isles, including constructing farm access roads, grant financing for small businesses in the areas of fishing, agribusiness, livestock development, and water management, as well as providing CVQ certified training.
There's always room for improvement. We could do better, and this is why we're doing this midterm review now to determine where are the bottlenecks, where are the delays, how can we improve this. Now in Grenada, for example, we have a Ministry of Mobilization and Implementation, and this ministry, we are informed, we had a meeting with the minister, the team from IFAD had a meeting with the minister, understanding that this ministry is there to look at the bottlenecks, where you have delays, how can they help, how can they intervene in the first ministry if it's happening there. This is a good thing, because what I find is that the issue is not so much the availability of financing, but how fast you can use the money. And that is also a factor for SAP. We're not using the money fast enough. We don't want to lose it at the end of the project. That's the point. So this midterm review will show us and point us to how we can more efficiently and effectively, of course, because you want results. So for example, in the CVQ training, whereas we have trained hundreds, I think to date about 400 young people, we have created jobs for 150 there, but not enough, you know? So that's what we count in, how many new jobs are created.
Grenada is among several countries in the Caribbean that is being visited by the United States naval ship Burlington, the 10th Spearhead class expeditionary fast transport ship, which arrived here this week. During its mission stops, the team undertakes maintenance on combat ships operating in the region and performs theater security cooperation engagements in an effort to build partnerships. GIS, along with other local media houses, were invited aboard the ship on Thursday morning. Douglas Casavat is the captain of the USNS Burlington. He said they are enjoying their visit to the different countries.
So far it's been wonderful. Every country that we've visited, all the people that we meet, fantastic people, and the trip has been very productive, working with the different countries in exchange programs and things like that. Very beneficial to both the countries we visit and for the ship.
He said the ship's missions are diverse as they can provide a number of services.
It's a very unique ship. Our ship is different in that it can change its mission very quickly. So the capabilities are everything from moving armed troops and things along that line in a military situation to natural disaster relief, evacuations due to natural disasters. In the past, I was previously captain of a sister ship to this one. It was also assigned to this area, and we brought, similar to the hospital ship, just on a smaller version, portable field hospitals and medical teams. So very much a part of and the same as the Comfort mission Enduring Promise, where we bring a smaller team in field hospital with medical personnel and to smaller countries or smaller ports there that don't have the capacity to take the larger ships.
Members of the Special Security Services, SSU, were able to engage with the USNS crew. Officer in charge of the military detachment on board USNS, Christopher Martinez, explains.
Part of our mission here today was enhancing our theater security cooperation with the local Royal Police Force. So we had on board today was the Special Services Unit. We went over active shooter drills, tactical team movements, how to clear a room if there is a potential shooter. So they went over security drills. I think we just hope to gain a better perspective of specifically with the security drills that we did today. We learned a lot from what the training that the local police go through, and they learned a little bit from us, so kind of enhancing that overall collective mind on how to tackle a situation and just increasing our partnerships.
The ship is expected to leave the island on Sunday, September 25th. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break.
Prepare for hurricane. Prepare for hurricane. Make sure you have your radio and your batteries too. Waterproof flashlight candles will do. Tin stuff, garbage bag, first aid kit. Come on people, make sure you have it. Clean water in a container and a hurricane plan. Hear me no man.
Hurricane damage is beyond your control. Surviving the aftermath is up to you. Have a hurricane plan. It can save your life and your family too.
Prepare for hurricane. Your hair, prepare for hurricane.
Welcome back. Prime Minister Honorable Decon Mitchell says young people can play a crucial role in achieving the 2030 Sustainable Development Goals. The Prime Minister was having a dialogue with Senior Director of the Global Partnerships and Initiatives, Hashani Damadasa, during the Unlock the Future of Learning high-level multi-stakeholder event. The event seeks to boost outcomes of the Transforming Education Summit and provide a platform for young people to build education systems that are inclusive of all. SDG goal number 4 speaks of inclusive and equitable quality education and promotion of lifelong learning opportunities for all young people. Honorable Dickon Mitchell, Grenada's youngest Prime Minister since 1979, believes that leaders need to set the bar for the younger population if nations are to achieve the SDGs.
I think young people are critical to the success of the sustainable development policies, and they must play a central role in the implementation of the targets if we are going to make it for 2030. And I think as leaders, the onus is really on us to ensure that we encourage and provide the enabling environment to ensure that young persons can feel empowered and that they can feel that they can propose solutions that can actually solve the challenges that we collectively face, but more importantly, that they will face in the several decades ahead. So, and I'll give an example. I mean, in my government, we actually have 3 ministers who are under 30. We've got the youngest minister in the Caribbean, who's 23 years old when she was made a minister.
Also important, Prime Minister Mitchell said, is the need for education that goes beyond the structured education system.
It's also crucial for us to remember that education isn't confined to the formal education sector. And so it's important for us to recognize that non-formal education is just as important, and we need to make sure that we encourage that so that young persons, particularly for small islands, for example, your sense of identity, your pride in your history, your traditions, your culture, these things uniquely define you. And we should ensure that young persons are educated in those aspects as well.
Prime Minister Mitchell used the panel to encourage young people to take action if they want to achieve their goals and realize their potential as change makers.
Take action. The truth is, if you make a difference, even in a small way, with yourself, with your communities, collectively it causes a ripple action. And you may start off thinking it's just a small act, but you never know where it will end up. And I can perhaps use myself as the best example. I've not been in public life or political life for more than 10, 11 months. I made a decision summer of last year to get involved in public life and to join a political organization. And by October 31st, I became the political leader of the organization. And 8 months later, I became the Prime Minister of my country. I'm saying this to say that little actions, that little step, that first step, that act of courage or faith actually truly does make a difference. And for particularly young persons, I think it's important to recognize that if you don't act, you will not make the difference in your own life and in the lives of others.
Residents of the Mount Rush housing scheme welcomed the opportunity to meet one-on-one with government ministers and representatives from the Housing Authority of Grenada on Tuesday, September 20th, 2022. The delegation comprised Senator the Honorable Claudette Joseph, Attorney General and Minister for Legal Affairs, Labour and Consumer Affairs, Honorable Philip Tellisford, Minister for Social and Community Development, Housing and Gender Affairs, Honorable Andy Williams, Minister for Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, and a team from the Housing Authority of Grenada, including Manager Mr. Ronnie Sylvester. The team toured the housing units and witnessed firsthand some of the issues faced by residents. After the tour, an open and frank consultation was held with the residents, where all sides were able to share their concerns. The primary concern highlighted by residents was ongoing maintenance issues in the interior and exterior of the residences, including unresolved water seepage. Also flagged was the issue of inadequate garbage disposal receptacles. On the part of the HAG, the main concern was the high delinquency rate in monthly payments for the units. The delegation and residents concluded the meeting with an agreement to work together to address and resolve all issues in the shortest possible time. All parties also resolved to work together towards the enhancement of the neighborhood. And that story brings us to the end of the National Report for today, Thursday, 22nd September 2022. Recapping the top story, Ministry of Finance engages youth population in ongoing budget consultations. On behalf of the entire news team here at the Government Information Service, I am Abigail McIntyre. Thank you for joining us.
Well, thank you very much, Abigail, and the rest of the GIS news team. Now, we're getting ready to tell you about the weather. And again, we were expecting the weather to be very intense last night into this morning. Yes, we did get some rain, but in all fairness, it wasn't as bad as it could have been. So we want to say thank God for that. We still anticipate getting more rain as well. But for tonight, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy, becoming cloudy at times with few light to moderate showers. Minimum temperature for tonight, 25 degrees Celsius. Winds southeasterly to southeasterly at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves up to 6 feet in open waters, and the marine advisory remains in effect. And for the weather for tomorrow, the weather is expected to be partly cloudy to cloudy with light to moderate morning showers, but improving by afternoon. 25 degrees Celsius is the minimum, and the maximum is 31.5 degrees Celsius. Winds northeasterly to east-southeasterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas moderate, waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. That's your weather for tonight and tomorrow. So when we check out YouTube, we see that we have quite a bit of viewers there. We have It's Clovey, we have Talman, hey, Wagwan. We have Suzanne, we have Michelle, we have, well, these are the people who are talking, all right? And everyone else who's there, those of you who are just there and not saying anything, we know that you're there. We want to say hello to you. And those of you who are on Facebook, what's this NMP and NEC thing all they're talking about now? Y'all still doing that? Java, Nova, Michelle, Avril, Liz, Sharon, Shireen, Ansha, Cynthia, Rolanda, Adonna, Jacinta, Claire, Miriam, Velma, Sharon, Eunice, Tracy, Angel, Markeisha, Golden, hey Golden, Sunshine, and Joyous, Doris, Cindy, Della. So we have more than one Della. Jackie, Angel, Vicky again, and Cassie. Patty, Donette, whoa, Della. So all of you who are currently tuned in, we want to say hello, 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 hello. All right. And of course, we want to say thank you very much for viewing. It's been a pleasure to be back with you for another day. We see that our sharing committee have not met their share target for tonight. So we would like to ask you to, let's help them get to that milestone. If you don't mind, I see that there are just about 200 viewers currently on the program, and we are trying to get to 130 shares. So far, there are 120. Sorry, we're trying to get to 150. Is it 150, Shireen? Yvonne, hi, how are you doing? Is it one? I think, yeah, it's 150. Joseph, so please go ahead and share. All right. Kamel, how are you? Blessings to you as well. So, folks, their target is 150, and they're currently on 121. So I would like to, ask you, to please share the program so that we get to that number. Okay. So we have 124. We need to get up to 150, and I know we can do it. There are so many of us here on the program who have not yet shared the program. If just 25 of you share out of 182 people that are watching now, just 25 of you share, then 26, it gets them to their target. All right. So that's not very hard. If you ask me, I think that's not too much to ask of. So please go ahead and share the program. Before we close off for tonight, I don't want to see them fail. I never would like to. Leon and Sally, hello, and go ahead and share. No, they have never failed. All right, there was one night when we thought this was it because they were very far from the target, and collectively we were able to get those share numbers up to what they were hoping for, and I know that we can do it again. All right, so since I've been talking, we've only had 9 new shares, so we're asking you to go ahead and help us to get to that number. We have 176. Yes, the program has ended, but we have one more target to meet before we close off the program. Shirin, order to lower that target, man, the harder. Shirin, order the hard, man. Donette, how are you? Donette shared. All right, so Janine, how are you? Thank you, you shared. Thank you very much. Tracy, did you share? Monet, did you share? Sally, and did you share? Oh, okay, folks. All right, we met the target. Whoosh. We can breathe. We met the target. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much. We have gone up to 172 shares. So that's perfect. Claire, thank you very much, all right? Mikey, we ain't lowering, eh? Go big or don't go at all. But I find a hard, man. Okay, so they say they're not lowering. Hey, Cassie, they say they're not lowering the target. Because I find it was hard to get 150. We are up to 183 shares right now. So we're doing even better than I thought. Thank you very much, guys. And listen, again, you're not just sharing in vain. Picture this, for every time you share, you get other people to watch the program. It is as simple as that. Every time you share, you bring in at least one new person to the program. That's what it is. All right? So thanks again. Joseph Ross said he shared as well. Joseph Ross, thank you very much. All right? So, guys, we're going to touch base again. There will be no Mikey Live program tomorrow, God's willing. By then, I'll be in Carrier Coup. Yes, I'll go my Shirin and them people. So we are going to be preparing for that big game. How about one? Shirin say how about 148? Yeah, we are going to be preparing for the international football. So we'll be up in Carrier Coup tomorrow, God's willing. Myself and the team. So because of that, I just will not have enough time to put the Mikey Live program together, to set up a studio and all of that. So we are not going to be able to do the program tomorrow, God's willing, unfortunately. But we're going to find things to get you entertained. Yeah? So guys, take care of yourselves. And the next time I see you, yeah, we'll be in Carrier Coup, drinking some pina colada, chilling out on one of the beautiful beaches there. Okay? Take care. May God bless you and the family. Until we meet again over the weekend. We will be live over the weekend. Mikey, a ticket, please. What ticket do you want? What ticket do you want? If you could get Tovi, if you could get people to share to get to 200, we could talk ticket. Ansha, Marilyn. Marilyn say, okay, Marilyn, thank you very much. All right, thank you very much for trying. All right. Marlene, Julian, thank you very much. Marlene said that people selfish. Okay, Marlene, yes. Okay, anyway, guys, we are 190. We are at 190. I'm playing greedy now. We are at 190 shares. Can we get up to 200? Can we? You think? Somebody, Leon, what's going on? Leon, you didn't share. There are people who have not shared on the program. 10 people who did not share yet. I'm asking you to share now and watch it. 10 people who did not share. I'm asking you to Maud, Wagwan. I'm asking you to share right now. Don't ask me what I'm taking. 8 people who have not shared because we're getting less. 8 people who have not shared right yet, I'm asking you to share. There are people who did washing their wares. Wipe your hand and share the business. Go and wipe your hand and share the business. Mikey, enjoy the cricket at my home. Okay, it's football tomorrow. All right. Okay, so the 10 people who didn't share, they shared this. They shared. We are now up at 200. Thank you, guys. You guys too much. Thank you, guys. We'll touch base again. May God bless you and the family. I appreciate you so much. Love you guys so much. I respect, appreciate, honor you with all my heart. Just know that. God bless you, and I'll see you guys again, all right? Leon say I did tonight. Okay, Leon, cool. Teresa, hey, Teresa, what's up? What's happening? All right? Take care, guys. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We all say, ja. No, take care.